Okay, we're back with another episode of a high level Edison. So this is back at Worlds. This is round 5, table 1, I believe, both undefeated. This is Yondaime going up against Yanishimo. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Yondaime, Blackwing player. I think we've seen them on the channel before. Called the Machine online. Doesn't make mistakes, so it's quite an impressive player to watch, and hopefully we'll get some good info out of this. And Yanishimo, I think this is an ult basically for another big player, but we'll get into it. So it's Heavy Storm, Dupe Frog, Salvage, Sub, and Fishborgs. This looks like Frog OTK. Bottomless, Kalut, Vayu, Allure, Kalut, and Shura. So straight Blackwings from Yondaime. Let's see how they decide to start us off. So Allure's into the Legacy and the Solemn. Gonna pitch the Vayu off that. Summon the Shura, set the Legacy, and pass it over. Draw for turn is another copy of Fishborg Blaster. Okay, gonna start with the Substitute for swap dump Treeborn, bounce back and pass. Draw for turn is the Blizzard now. Okay, I'm gonna Yate into the Dad. Dad is not anywhere near live, but is a huge pickup here when you've got all these monsters you can get out of your hand quite easily. Kalut coming down now. Yes, this is 14 and then 18. Yep, they're going to set the Solemn, set the Bottomless, and pass it over now. Draw for turn is Reckless. Okay, Reckless is pretty good here. Treeborn Frog coming out now. They're going to attempt a Heavy. Ooh. Yeah, it's a tough choice there because you probably want to keep this Bottomless for one of the Synchros. Yondaime is going to pay the cost there. Yeah, big things on the red side now. They're going to summon out the swap by pitching the Fishborg, dump the Substitute now, and then pitch the Fishborg, summon the Fishborg. Yeah, salvage now for the Sub and the Sub. This is really good. Okay, Sub coming out now. This is a full Frog combo if they want it. So, Dupe. Treeborn. Oh, come on. Unifrog now. Oh, damn, you don't need to hit things so much. Okay, Flip-Flop. Swap Frog. Yep. Swap Frog. Dump Sub. Yeah, Flip-Flop set, Swap Frog bounce, and then Unifrog get in, and then take out the Bottomless. The Bottomless that Yondaime paid 4,000 life points to save. Ugh, that feels rough. Okay, summon out the Dupe Frog and set the Reckless pass. Draw for turn, the Royal Oppression. Ooh, would have liked that last turn, but the Blizzard coming down now. Gonna get used. All 3 for Mistworm. No. I mean, that's one way to do it. Target 3 cards your opponent controls, return them to hand. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Yeah, what do you even target here if you're Yondaime? Because the back row in Frog OTK is not normally real. It's normally Reckless. Okay, targets the Dupe, the Flip-Flop, and the Reckless. The Reckless is going to go off. At least you're forcing them to use it, but they picked up another Reckless. Okay. Drops the Dad now. Drops the Dad? Oh yeah, I mean this, how much damage is this? It's just enough, right? Yeah, I was gonna say drops the Dad and attacks, thought they were gonna pop, but yeah, they don't need to. Okay, good enough. Yondaime with the win early there. Okay, opening hands, game 2, Blizzard, Shura, Black Whirlwind, and Sirocco. Alright. Unifrog, Mirror Force, Dupe, Trapstun, Sub, and Caius. Okay. Yeah, Nishimo are going to start us off with set Dupe, set Trapstun, and pass. Draw for turn is Icarus on Yondaime's side. Okay. Whirlwind to start. Sirocco. Yeah, what do you want? Take your pick. Grabs the Gale. Yeah, Gale's almost definitely the right choice. Sets the Icarus now, and passes. Draw for turn is another copy of Dupe Frog. Okay. I mean, they've got Frog combo now, but this Icarus is going to be very live the second they start it. Okay, so they are going to go for it. Substitute. Yeah, Treeborn. Dupe. Oh, sorry. Des, flip flop, swap. Swap frog. Yeah, dump sub, swap frog. Dump sub. Swap it out for a dupe. Bounce the swap frog back. Summon the unifrog. Yeah, attempt to get in. I mean, this is definitely going to elicit the Icarus attack, but that is going to get met with a trap stun. Okay, nice, nice. So they are actually going to lose both the back row there. Oh, that feels rough. That trap stun, really good there. Really, really good. Okay. Sets the Mirror Force now. Pass. Draw for turn is the Crow. Not great. Shura coming down now. Yeah. And Gale, yeah, nice. Gale can half. This is cool. This is Mirror Force though, so this is going to feel awful if they do go for it. Gale could have at least been in defense. But no. Okay. Okay, they're not out of it yet. I mean, they haven't seen Fishborg, and they're not able to do a whole lot of damage right now, and your Daimyo probably knows that. So pick up for turn there was D-Prison. Treeborn coming out in standby. Swap Frog going to bounce it back. Summon out the dupe. Swap Frog going to get in. Dupe Frog going to get in. And Unifrog going to get in. Feels so ridiculous to say that. Okay, pass. Draw for turn is another copy of Crow. Okay, this now fully shuts off Treeborns. If they can get this one out of the hand somehow. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. What synchro lines have they got? Yeah, they've got 6s. Oh, they've got Gale to half. Yeah, they're going to go for the 6 now though. So this is Brio. Yeah, Brio can bounce back the half to Dupe Frog, is that right? I guess this one's an attack. Yeah, this is fine. Battle phase, get over the other one. Yep. They're gonna grab the flip flop off that and pass. Draw for turn is the breaker. Okay, they're gonna attempt to Treeborn. Ooh, I thought they were gonna Crow that, but they don't seem to want to. Okay, Kai's coming out now. That's gonna get rid of the Brio. I guess it didn't matter, right? They could have easily just sacked one of the other frogs. Okay, they're gonna get in now. Yep, it's a lot of damage. And they're gonna bounce the Kai's back. God, that feels rough. Summon out the Dupe Frog, set the D-Prison and pass. Draw for turn is the Blizzard. Shura can come out now though. Yeah, this is gonna get eaten up by the D-Prison. Okay, Gore's drawn for turn. Treeborn, Caius. Yep, game 3. Okay, let's see who we got in the chat. Who we got watching this one. So, down top deck team, yeah, 808, Alistair. Wow, yeah, we've got some big names in here. Test account 10, another really good player. Cool. Cool, yeah, so this one was getting watched at the time. These guys wanted to know what they were playing up against. Okay, going into game number 3, opening hands, Trap Stun, 1-for-1, Raigeki Break, D-Prison, and Flip Flop. Icarus, Shura, Braincon, Kalut, and Sirocco. Okay. Okay, Sirocco, set Icarus. This is fine, yeah. Pass, draw for turn is Torrential now. Okay, yeah, they've got the 1-for-1, and that's basically the only line. But they're not going to go for it. Yeah, they're just going to set the D-Prison and the Trap Stun. And yeah, the Undymade's going to Icarus attack. I think you would as well. You got another Shura. And that's all they're doing this turn. Okay, pass, draw for turn is Bora. Bora's maybe even better as a pickup. Yeah, I was going to say maybe you, yeah. Yeah, maybe you get in with both. Okay, here we go. So Shura and Bora getting in now. I mean, that's a huge amount of damage. You're at 45 already. And your only play now is 1-for-1. Okay, draw for turn is Raigeki Break now. Okay, yeah, they're just going to set the Raigeki Break, set the Torrential, see if your Daimyo ever commits into it. Draw for turn is a Torrential of their own. There's a route here where they just get Kalut though. You have to stop both of these before damage step. Yeah, okay, cool. Yanishima reads that, cool. Raigeki Break, yeah, pitch Raigeki Break, get rid of that Shura. They were so close to getting gamed on there. Okay. Pass, draw for turn is Subsitoad. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking full frog combo. And they didn't set the Torrential last turn. Okay. Sub, I'm still thinking... Am I crazy? I'm thinking 1-for-1. And then full frog combo. But, okay. I don't play frogs, so Swap Frog. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. They're just going through Swap Frog first. Yeah, this is fine. So now it's full frog combo. Test Frog. Test Frog can beat over that Borer, or it can try to, but it could run into a big fat Galoot. No, it doesn't. Okay, Substadium for 100 as well. Yeah, frog combos. Ends on double dupe. Yeah, that feels good, or rather it would if they didn't have a brain con. Okay, let's see it then. Okay, now I'm just going to go with the set TT. Okay, going to slow roll it, understand. Okay, pick up for turn is pot there. Yeah, they're going to pop back. Sub and flip flop. Yeah, they read it out for us, which is nice. Draws into D Prison and Avarice. I think that second Avarice is also live. Yeah, it is nice. Dupe, Des, Swap, Swap, and Treeborn. Okay. And that's Des Frog and Brain Con. Yeah, they've got a choice now. Do they want to go on the offensive? No, they're just going to pass it over. Okay, pass. Draw for turn is Icarus. Yeah, you got some lines. I'm just going to set the D Prison pass now. Draw for turn is Salvage on this side. Okay, going to salvage back now the Sub and the Treeborn. Okay. Okay. Sub coming out now. No negate on that, so they're going to get rid of the Dupe Frog and they're going to chain the TT to it. Okay, nice. So TT's going to resolve and then Sub is going to summon out the Swap. Swap's going to dump the Treeborn. Going to get him for 1,000 or attempt to. That's going to get him out with the D Prison now. Pass. Draw for turn is Borer. This Torrential's pretty good though. But if they... Okay, just going to set the Galoot, set the Icarus. Pass. Draw for turn is Flip Flop now. Yeah, set D Prison, set Flip Flop, and pass. They're going to Icarus attack now. Hit both the back row. Yeah, I guess that's what they're scared of, right? Okay, pass. Draw for turn is Icarus. I mean... do you risk it? Do you do it? If you're Yondaime, do you do it? Do you Sirocco Borer pump and see if you can smack through something? Because it could be a dupe still. But it also could be game. Okay, yeah, they do it. So Sirocco, yeah, summon out the Borer, pump the Borer, smack through that flip flop, and that is game. Nice, really nice, cool match. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say about the decks, right? The decks are pretty standardized at this point, but some really good play. I like how Yondaime is able to slow roll it there. You know, Frog Combo can look really intimidating when they're doing part of Avarice stuff and all that kind of stuff, but they just didn't get access to anything huge, and they were just able to slow roll it into a really big fat, you know, Borer finish, which is always fun to see, and also fun to see Frogs lose, obviously. Good match, really high level, and yeah, we'll maybe see one of these players later on this week.